mechanism, right? And this defense mechanism is controlled by a system is called immunity or immune system. This system which control your defense mechanism or protect you and me and all the living organisms from the different pathogens and microorganisms is called defense. This mechanism is defense mechanism, and which control this mechanism is called immune system. Okay, this immune system have an immunity which protect you from all these things, right? So we will discuss about this immunity, how this immunity affect your defense mechanism. We have two type of defense mechanism. First is innate defense mechanism and second is acquired defense mechanism. Innate defense mechanism you will get from by birth. You can say that when you all are born, then your immune system consists in a defense mechanism. This defense mechanism is called innate defense mechanism, right? This mechanism is called innate. It means it is not specific. One more thing, it is not specific. Not specific means this defense mechanism does not work at a specific disease like any kind of disease like diarrhea, typhoid. No, this innate defense mechanism does not work on specific disease. That's why this mechanism or system is called non-specific system, right? Okay, what is the function of innate defense mechanism? This is the mechanism which you will get from by birth, first thing. Next, it protects you from the entry of different pathogens or viruses and microorganisms. You can see that it blocks the entry of pathogens, microorganisms, right? It does not work. We already said that because this is not specific, non-specific, that's why it does not work on specific disease. Not work on specific disease like diarrhea, typhoid, whatever. But there are following factors which work under innate defense mechanism. These factors block the entry of pathogen. First, the physical barrier. As the name indicates, physical barrier means physical things like skin or epidermis or mucus line, which is present in your intestine, lungs. Mucus lining is present in the intestine, esophagus. It means you can say that your digestive system, respiratory system, which all are covered by a mucus layer. Your skin is covered with the epidermis. These are the physical barriers. Primary level. At primary level, these barriers protect you from these pathogens. Right. Next is your chemical. As the name indicates, your body consists of different chemicals. For example, your stomach consists HCl. Right, or your intestine consists intestinal juice, your pancreas consists pancreatic juice, your liver consists bile. All these components have composition of chemicals. That's why these compositions we call chemical barriers. If, for example, why we call these chemical barriers? For example, if we take contaminated food, we will take contaminated food or water. Contaminated food and water means which consist microorganisms and bacteria. These type of food, this type of food generally may cause infection in your stomach or intestine. So these intestinal juice and HCl at primary level destroy all these microorganisms and pathogens which are present into your food, right? Okay. Third is cellular. As the name indicates, some cells are present in your body. You know very well blood consists of three type of components: RBC, WBC and platelets. WBC help in defense mechanism. You know very well WBC help in defense mechanism, and this WBC consists various type of cells. For example, macrophages, lymphocytes. These lymphocytes help at a cellular level. It means they help in defense mechanism at cellular level. So we have three types of factors which help in innate defense mechanism: physical barrier, chemical and cellular. Right. Next, we will discuss on the acquired immunity, acquired defense mechanism. First birth. Next is acquired. Acquired, as the name indicate, we will acquire this immunity after the birth according to the situation. Acquired means we will acquire after the birth according to the situation. That's why this is a specific type of defense mechanism. For example, if you will affected by a flu or any kind of common cold very first time, then your body prepare yourself for the next time to beat your virus or bacteria for the next time. How our body will beat the pathogen, microorganism, bacteria and virus for the next time? How? First thing, there are two type of cells are present in the acquired immunity. First is the antigen. It is the organic compound. It can be formed from the protein, polysaccharide, lipid, sugar, any kind of organic compound. Next is your antibody, which is only made up of protein. This antibody is generally produced in response of antigen only. Antigen, you can say that it is a foreign particle. It means it enter your body externally. For example, any bacteria, virus, microorganism and all pathogens are antigen, right? They enter your body from the outside. Antibody is produced inside your body against these antigen, right? Antibody are produced inside your body against these antigen only, or these are only protein in nature. It means they are made up of polypeptide only, amino acids only, right? Okay, now we will discuss about the types of acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is of two types, active and passive type. Active immunity means, as name indicate, it is active in nature. It means it active or produced when you are affected by the pathogens. It means it is produced, antibodies are produced inside your body when you are affected with various microorganisms, right? Next is passive. Passive means which does not require any ATP or energy. The kind of immunity which does not require any kind of energy. It means your body does not give effort to make the antibody is called passive immunity. इसका मतलब सिंपल आप ये बोल सकते हो पैसिव इम्यूनिटी जिसमें आपका बॉडी एफर्ट नहीं डाल रहा, एक्टिव इम्यूनिटी जिसमें आपका बॉडी एफर्ट डालेगा, राइट? एक्टिव इम्यूनिटी it means your body produce antibody against the antigen. But passive, we give passively antibody. For example, we give injection, drugs. All these are passive immunity. We will take outside the body passively. We will prepare outside the body antibodies against the antigen, against the virus or bacteria, and prepare this and take it outside from the body. In this condition, passive immunity, your body does not take any effort, does not consume body energy. That's why this kind of immunity is called passive immunity, right? Now, what is antigen and antibody? We will discuss about what is antigen and antibody. Antigen is a toxic organic compound or toxic foreign compound. You can say that it is a toxic organic foreign compound. Their molecular weight is 6,000 Dalton or maybe more. It's not fixed, it may be more. Okay, it can be formed by protein. We had discussed this: protein, polysaccharide, sugar, lipid, any kind of organic substance, because it is made up of organic compounds. Antigen have a special active site, a site where antibody is attached with this. This site is called antigenic determinants or valency. Valency means जो region खाली हो, simple. It means antigen have a specific site where antibody is attached and antigen-antibody reactions start in your body. The site where antibody is attached is called antigen determinants, right? Okay, what are the method to destroy the antigen or remove it outside the body? What are the method? How we can destroy these antigen? There are 4 different steps by which your body destroy these antigen. Firstly your body differentiate inside immune system. This is the foreign particle or produced inside the body. Firstly your body judge this. this is the foreign particle or not. If your immune system find out this is the foreign particle, next step, plasma cell, formation of plasma cell takes place. Plasma cell, your blood consists platelets. Platelets help in immune system, play a very important role in immune system. They help in the formation of plasma cell. Firstly, when this plasma cell formed, then they give the signal to the lymphocytes. Then lymphocytes form the antibody, and this antibody is specific. It means your body form different type of antibody for different type of antigen. For example, for one antigen have this kind of shape, then your body produce only this type of antibody only. It means that's why we call this specific immunity, right? The third step is formation of antibody. Next is when the antibody is produced, then antigen and antibody make a chemical bond, and a reaction takes place. After this antibody destroy the activity of antigen, and antigen is destroyed or move outside your body. You can say that this is the destruction of antigen. Small topic is antibody. After the antigen, what is the meaning of antibody? Antigen are the organic compound, but antibody is always protein, immunoglobulin. We also say that antibody, it is an immunoglobulin. It consists different type of protein, right? Okay, antibody have also a site where antigen attach. Antigen also have a site where antibody attach, is called antigenic determinants, and the site, or also can say that epitope, right? Antibody have also a site where antigen attach, right? This site is called paratope. Now we will discuss on the structure of immunoglobulin in the next video.